everyone, my name is Zoe Hinton and I went on the India Study Abroad trip the summer of 2014.
Hi, I'm Shivam Patel and I also went on the same trip during the summer of 2014.
My name is Maher. I'm faculty in religious studies, and I've been leading this study abroad program to India for 10 years. And the basic structure of the program is that we go around and visit holy sites from various religions and seek to investigate different ways that people experience their religious lives and expose students to how to study religion in a diverse atmosphere.
So what are some of the new things you'll be doing on this trip, or in the following trips?
This program this year is going to be a little different than when you both went. It's going to be more research oriented, and I've been thinking about this for a couple of years. What I'm imagining is going to be a really productive direction to go is to have students take a course with me in the spring semester prior to going to India, whereas you guys just went to India without much preparation. So that under this new model, students will take a course on Buddhism with me in the spring. And part of that is that they will learn research methods in religious studies, and particularly research methods in an emerging discipline called the digital humanities. So this is methods of using digital technology to convey knowledge about the great old questions of the humanities. So we'll be visiting and documenting sites in India during the summer, but prior to that in the spring, the students will spend that semester really investigating individual sites in a collaborative way. So maybe teams of 3 or 5 students. They'll develop a research plan, some research questions. They'll write some essays on the location they're assigned, and they will plan how they're going to lead the entire student group to evaluate and document this site. Then when we arrive there in the summer, we'll be traveling around to the different locations that the research teams will be, have already investigated, and at each location, then a student group will be responsible for leading everybody else in the evaluation of that site. Part of it will be mapping it, studying the art history of the location, figuring out what's in the local museums or libraries, and the overall project is that the students will build a body of knowledge about this location and then collaboratively build a website that depicts the knowledge that they've created.
Okay.
My overall idea about this is that I might do this for 5 or 6 years and with generations of students, and that eventually it would build into a really comprehensive overview of the Buddhist Holy Land, and would have been built on the research of dozens and dozens of students, and that it would eventually create a resource that could be an instructional tool for students across the country who might study Buddhism. They could go have free access to this website that would really elaborate a lot of details about the Buddhist Holy Land.
Well, that sounds great. I wish I had a class on that before.
Me
I went to India, yeah.
To be more prepared.
Yeah.
When I went, I really enjoyed our time in Dharamsala, and I enjoyed the time especially in Thonglen. Will there be a service component this year or in the following years?
There will be, and so you guys have the opportunity to go visit this great charitable organization, Thonglen, that serves the very poorest people I've ever seen anywhere in the world. And we're going to continue that collaboration, but this year what we'll do is during that spring semester, we'll create a Skype link between my students here and the children in the hostel, and have the 2 groups collaboratively devise a service project. So when we get over there, then these ECU students and the students there will work together to do some kind of maybe education campaign or something to serve the people in the slum that you guys got a chance to meet.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's awesome.
That is really awesome.
I think that'll be really, it'll be good, and it'll be really great for the children who live in the hostel.
Yeah, and getting to see them ahead of time would be really cool. I know that was my favorite part of the trip.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, that was lots of fun, and I think it's great that or the students will be interacting with the students in the hostel, beforehand, so they'll kind of know them. I'm not sure they haven't, met them, but they'll meet them over Skype, and that's I think it's really good for when they get there.
Yeah, and now 150 ECU students have gone to India with me, and I really want to cross-fertilize from those people who've already gone to those people who soon will go, and so I'll invite you guys back to be part of that Skype experience, because each
Oh,
year,
wow. That's awesome.
each year when I go back, they always ask about you guys.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
Awesome.
Well, it
So-
sounds like a great trip, Dr. Maher.
Well, I hope we can get a really great group of students from the Honors College from lots of different disciplines, each of whom is going to bring something special to this project.
Yeah, I hope so too. That'll be great.
All right, thanks for coming by.